y'all. Hello, good people. Happy Saturday, y'all. Happy Saturday to all you amazing, beautiful people. Y'all get on up in here and shut the door. Yes, that part right there. Happy Saturday, y'all. We are on a day 3 in the 2026. Again, happy new year to everybody. Happy new year, y'all. So good, so glad to see y'all again. That part right there. To my amazing mods, hello and welcome. Thank y'all so much for always coming through to show y'all love and support for the channel. I greatly appreciate y'all so much. We are home up over here, child. We family, child. We just pop on anytime, anytime, anytime. Yes, that part right there. Hi, Miss Faith. She says, good evening, everyone. Miss Lillian, she says, hello, everyone. My amazing mom, Miss Maria, coming through. She says, good evening, squad. Y'all know what it is. It's a G thing. Get in here. Come in the room. Close the door. Grab a snack, a seat, and let's chat it up. Hey, Miss Carla, my amazing mod. How are you? She says, hey, G Squad. And Maria and chat. Hey, beautiful. Miss Ada says, good Saturday noon, everyone. Hello, beautiful, and welcome. Miss Maria says, house rules, no CC's names, initials only. Use creative spelling for curse words. Over here, we agree to disagree. Respect for discourse only. All is alleged in our opinion for entertainment. Child, that part. Miss Carla says, hello, at Miss Faith. Miss Maria says, help us grow. Tap the like, subscribe, support. $ G Strickland 8 super chat, super sticker, and share. Join for $2.99. If you see the hype button, hit it. Pushes up in the algorithm. Thanks and enjoy. Miss Carla says, hey, at Lillian. Ma Sweet says, hello, everyone. Hello, beautiful. Miss Maria says, at Faith, hey, friend, how's the hardest working sister in the chat today? Yes, that part right there, child. Miss Maria says, hello at Lillian. Hello and welcome. Miss Carla says, hey at my sweet. Miss Carla says, hey, neighbor, how you? Maria says, at Carla, hey, neighbor, happy Saturday. My sister Maud, Miss Maria says, my sweet, hey, girl, hey. Miss Maria says, Avis, she says, hey, friend, where you been? Happy New Year. My sweet says, hey, Carla and Maria. Miss Faith says, I am blessed, child. I'm blessed. Yes, child. We are blessed, child, to see another year, child. Thank God for it, y'all. Thank God for another year. I hope it be an amazing year for everybody. I do. But y'all get on up in here, hit that good like, share, and subscribe button. You can give out some memberships and become members and get some folks to come on over here, subscribe. Share the video, child. Super chat, super stickers, cash app. Y'all do all of that stuff to support the channel. It is greatly appreciated, child. I appreciate y'all so much. I do. But honey, we got a little homework. Little child. Y'all better go ahead down here and put down here in this here chat. Happy birthday to Ma Sweet. Child, we forgot about it the other day. Ma Sweet. Y'all better show my sweet some birthday love, child. Down yonder in the chat. My sweet, happy birthday, beautiful. I'm sorry that you was not up here with us the other day and we missed your birthday. I hope you had an amazing, amazing birthday. Did you spend it with your love? You know, how did that go? Your birthday? What he do for you for your birthday, my sweet? Yes, y'all. Shout out to my sweet. She done got a little taste younger, y'all. So shout out to her. Um, Shout out to Miss Sonia, child. Miss Sonia is out down in Arizona, child. She says she's enjoying herself, honey. I said, okay. Shout out to you, Miss Sandra, Sonia. I hope you are enjoying yourself. Safe travels back for you and your family. We do miss you, but she catches the replay when she get a chance to catch it. Miss Maria says, and my sweet happy birthday blessings. Miss Sonia said, Miss Carla says, hey Sonia, she's not in here. She in Arizona. She out y'all enjoying herself, honey. Mm-hmm. That's what she let me know, y'all. I don't know about y'all. My sweet said, thanks, family. And I did talk to that piece of a man. Oop. My sweet, you coming up in here on this good old Saturday evening, talking that bull-ish again. What is really going on with you and this man? What happened? I thought y'all was so in love. You were going over there to Fort Dick and Dick of the Fork and all of that bullshiggity, and I couldn't keep you away from over there. And it seemed like the new year and the holidays came and everything been going down here. Y'all acting just like Sonya Nesto. What's wrong with y'all? My sweet. What is really going on? Child, I cannot. I cannot. I don't know. I don't know what's going on with her and that man, child. I told her to stay away from over yonder at Fort Dix, child. I think she a little tasted mad because she probably still trying to figure out who that person was, leaning on him or holding his arm or some bullshit. The child, I don't know, y'all. She just been in her feelings. She ain't been herself, since she synced that picture, I guess. Evidently, he didn't care too much, my sweet. Yeah, he just stood up, profiling and styling for everybody to take it. Like you won't gonna see the girl. He couldn't be my man. He could not be my man. Miss Avis says, "Thank you for knowing I was Thank you for knowing I was missing. Happy New Year's. Only the third day, and I fell down and skinned my knee, which hurts worse a scrape or a cut. Ooh, child, yes. Sorry you fell down, honey. Hope you okay. Mm, 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 mm. Child, I cannot. Y'all get on up in here, child. We just up here this Saturday afternoon gossiping, child. We just gonna be gossiping all about a little of this and a little of that, honey. Miss Carla says, why did Clarence let them take them pictures of her? Ooh. Well, the last time I heard Miss Carla Clarence had did a little taste of a clap back over yonder at 52 to cent. And she said Pap told her to let him handle that bullshiggity. I said, well, my man, child. Ooh, her and my sweet got them good old men cheering, child. I said, well, Pap about to step to 50 Cent again, child. I don't know what they got going on. I don't know, but she said she woke up and seen her pitching stuff all over the place and stuff, and people jealous of her and all that bull cry. I said, Lord, have mercy, Jesus. Miss Maria says that Avis, of course, we noticed, darling. I'm so sorry you got injured. Heal soon. Yes, absolutely. Miss Maria says lemon and dry puss done made me. Child, let's get on into it, child. Let's get on up into it. Because I've been trying to figure out what is so grand about them making the shade room. The good people trying to tell me that they think Carlos had a little taste to do with that, child. I don't really know. I'm not really sure. But if it made the shade room, it could go two ways, y'all. It really can. It could go in a positive, or it can go like everything else with Kimmy and Lemonhead, a negative, child. It could really be very embarrassing for Kimmy. I hope she ain't sitting back thinking it's cute and funny, child. Cause he just get on top of her and do his business, and that's it. That's all, child. I said, oh, that is disgusting, child. I mean, it depends on how the people gonna read into this bullshiggity, child. Like I said, I just hope and pray to God she ain't sitting back thinking it's cute, cause it ain't. Same old storyline, same old storyline. He don't even want to go to no damn therapy. He don't want to go see no therapist. He said ain't nothing wrong with him. Ah, child, I cannot. Miss Carla says 50 Cent is going to end Clarence's career when he buy all them tickets to her fight. Oop, he got the power. He ain't got the power like that, do he, Miss Carla? My sweet says Pep and Clarence I better learn their place. Not learn their place, honey. Miss Maria says that Carla right, shaking my head, child. Just didn't know, just in case Clarence didn't know, child. She due to find out real soon, child. 50 Cent out here rah-rah on everybody, child. He ain't about to be playing no game, child. He gonna do a documentary to everybody, child. Right down there to the good old Tyler Perry. I said, wait, what? Tyler Perry done got his head out there on the chopping block. I said, oh my goodness, child. Miss Maria says Clarence looked like she looked like she hard as a bag of cement. Baby, not a bag of cement. I cannot. Miss Carla says Maurice is sitting there looking like Mr. Magoo. Girl, Maurice don't care nothing about that. That's Mr. and Celie, honey. What happened? He got on top of me and he did his business. Girl, that's it. That's all. That's what she get. That is what she get. She thought everything was so funny. She thought everything was so funny. Miss Bougie, Miss Bougie. Miss Faye says, I think she might whip 50 cent, 50, 50 cent, I guess. Child, 50 Cent got the folk just waiting in line, child. They tell me Tyler Perry commented on the Netflix movie. He said he showed he said it was a pretty good movie, and he showed a lot of darkness. But what about the light? Child, 50 Cent done clap back at Tyler Perry, child. He probably getting ready to do a 50 documentary on Tyler Perry too, child. I think he next in line. We got who we got? Pap, Tyler Perry, what that boy name? Um, he be hanging with Ashanti and Nelly. Ja Rule. Ja Rule. What about your baby? It's Marissa Tyler Perry got that long money and connections too. 50 might want to tread lightly. Girl, not the tread to the lightly, honey. Well, when he made that post, 50 Cent just popping on up out here and started clapping back, honey. Mm. Either you get a documentary, you get one, everybody can get one, everybody can catch it, child. I said, Lord, somebody done told 50 Cent he was doing the daggone thing, and he's just gonna make make a bag off of everybody, child. Everybody that's clapping for him. He's like, okay, I'm ready. You ready? I'm ready. I said, Lord, have mercy, Jesus Christ, huh? Child, we got to sit here and wait and see what the end gonna be with these here good folks, child, in 2026, and Papoose and Clarence and ooh, child. Miss Carla says 50 Cent and Remy are friends. Child, don't you let Clarence find that out. Gonna mess around and make her lose all of her mind. Please don't do that. But y'all, we gotta get back over here to this people over there talking about they made the shade room. What they made the shade room for, y'all? Well, I mean, what was supposed to be so grand that they made the shade room? Cause somebody tell me, cause I ain't seen nothing. I'll wait. Them that two clowns. Miss Maria says, hey, my thoughts. She says, good evening, YouTube family. Hello, beautiful, and welcome. Did y'all see what Kim Parr said about the TLC docu-series? Seems like TLC done set themselves up for a lawsuit. That's what he said, Miss Maria. Kim Parr said, using folks' intellectual property without express consent. Yeah, child, Kim Parr he don't call the good people out. I don't know why they over there acting like that. TLC, what y'all were doing? Y'all forgot to inform Kim Pie. Child, I said, Lord, the YouTuber be doing the most. Miss Maria says Lemonhead pretty much admitted to marital grape. Hey, Miss Donna, she says, hey y'all. Child, Miss Maria, that's what she wanted. She wanted him. He don't show her no kind of respect. Child, I know Kyle would just be sitting back laughing at her, child. And why all of a sudden you want to come back out here, you want to be going to a marital counselor and all this here bullshitty. Miss Maria says that, hey, my thoughts, hey, Sister Maud, happy Saturday to you. Why all of a sudden now? For what? Why cause? When? I need to know. Nobody cares. Nobody cares, y'all, but I do believe that Carl Lucifer had a little something to do with that right there, child. Talking about they gone viral or something. I said, for what? Child, like it not. Miss Maria says, Donna, hey friend, how you doing in my Wendy Williams voice? And Miss Avis says, my knee might be hurting, but girl, you got me laughing. I love it. Child, I cannot, child. My thought says, she wanted him so she can stand by her man. Child, you better go get one. My thoughts for you put that down here in the chat. My thoughts, they said that Lemonhead and Side here went viral, child. That's what the good people told me. Y'all didn't hear that? What? I said, that's why I had to come up here tonight, child. I had to figure out what they went viral for. I ain't seen nothing. It was embarrassing if you ask me. All they do is embarrass them, girls. Because they're going to counseling, and he said, what they say? If you can he can lay down longer than you can stand up or some bullshit like that. Long story short, they're going to a dynamic counseling, and all he talk about is like he think he's a stud horse and he can flow and popping it off like that. I wouldn't want that mess. Ugh, ugh. I feel sick when I almost got sick, y'all. I just almost got sick just then when I thought about that. Probably ain't got nothing but a little cucumber. Mofo ugly son of a you know what? His face is Lemonhead is a big clown. A big kid is what he is. Classic clown him. Miss Carla says Tuna Cat is married to Marceau for 19 years and she did not know that touching is your husband's love language. Girl, don't you let her find out. Don't you let her find that out. Maria says, shout out to Empress. She has it. I guess. Child, I cannot. If it's gone viral, y'all, I'm kind of happy because I want the people to see who Kimmy really is and what she dealing with. Hey, Miss Candy Girl, you are my world. Your love so sweet. You knock me off my feet. Hey, girl. Child, I don't know where I got that energy from. My thought says he is a 3 times addict. Lay down and take it now. This shaking my head. Miss Maria says that was for my thought. Lay down and take what ain't got nothing. Ugly self. Come out us. Girl, I wish a ninja would. You think I'm gonna be in on my oh. And then when that 2 seconds is over with, he want to lay there and snore for a few minutes and you go in there and fix him something to eat, get yourself ready to go to work. And when you get back to the house, you better take them clothes off and get ready for the next time around. Cause we about to do it again. Second time around. It's always better than the first time. Child, like that out with y'all. My thought says that Maria, oh, check it out. Check it out, girl. Check it out, check it out, check it out, child. But yeah, y'all don't know why they talking about them folk went viral and they making over there to the shade room. And Kimmy, you is so stupid, child. If you think that bullshit is cute, child, Carlos be setting y'all dumbasses up for the okie doke, child. Carlos be laughing at y'all. He don't be laughing with you, he just be laughing at you, child. I don't know what they call themselves trying to do right here towards the end of this here bullshit. Still trying to hang on, y'all. They trying to hang on for dear life. Child, come next week, Iyanla Van Zant supposed to be on, so I'm trying to figure out what they about to do. What they about to do? Child, I don't know. Nail Flesher, Nail Flesher, Nail Flesher. And let me tell you something too. Get in here, Nail Flesher. Girl, if you don't get Chris Flesh out in that women inbox on the internet, child, he's a hot mess, child. My thought says I was watching the Wildebeest live threatening people for 2026. What? Wildebeest done popped out. Girl, I know you lying. Stop playing down there. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Miss Maria says those clowns don't realize this is not a good thing. Child, I know Kyle is somewhere just a laughing child and carrying on child. She is laughing. Miss Maria says, gee, I told y'all they trying their best to trend. Well, that's an embarrassing trend. That's not a good trend. To get up there and let the people know that your husband get on top of you and just do his business. And when he done, he don't care nothing about you, honey. Woo, wait. Child, I cannot. She out with a red wig on. Who got a wildebeest? What? Child ain't seen her out here. She on the YouTube. Girl, what she popping out on the YouTube for? Cause her daughter trying to be a bully on the show. Is that what it is? Other to my some everybody can get it. Child, anyway, I'm back over here to Nell and Chris Fletcher. They're talking about the D. What is it? The D. NDAs and all that bullshit. Now stop be trying to play in our face, child. You know Chris just like that Martell Hope. All the men up there on that show just like Martell Hope. I don't know why y'all keep on playing with us. He's a cheater, you a cheater, he's a cheater, they all are cheaters. Miss Face says Kim is just a hole in the wall. Hole in the wall. Not a hole in the wall, honey. Miss Canadian says, hello, everyone. Sending love to everyone. Sending right back to you, honey. Hey, and welcome. Happy Saturday to you. My thought says people are moving away from them and they are desperate, even if it means embarrassment. Carl Lucifer, the clown, is embarrassing them before it all ends, child. He just embarrassing them people. You don't care two cents about them. They so stupid. Child, I wonder how much begging and pleading he had to do with Kim and to get her to do that there counseling thing with Maurice. Cause Maurice said he don't do no counseling. Cause everybody don't know everything, child. That's what he said. I ain't said. I said, well, okay then. Miss Maria says a Canadian. She says, Happy New Year, my friend. Yes, Happy New Year to you. All you beautiful, amazing people. Child, we're trying to start out on a positive note. Happy New Year. Y'all, you know, you got to keep the demons away from you now. And all that kind of stuff. But child, this right here is a whole hot mess, child. I ain't never seen no bullshit like this here. My thought says a Canadian queen. She says, hello, ladies. Yeah, I ain't never seen no mess like this, child. Mm. But yeah, child, that there, Tuna Cat and side chick Neil Flesher. I ain't say that either, y'all. Martell put that out there. Side chick Neil Flesher. Y'all need to go ahead and put the hands on each other because we don't condone violence over here. But that seems like that's where y'all headed at. Yeah, she don't like you, you don't like her. So it is what it is. What y'all gonna do about it? I mean, y'all popping off like that. We just waiting to see what's gonna happen, child. But now flasher, honey. We don't feel no waste tired, child. I like it when you go at Tuna Cat, but we don't feel no waste tired because you jumped on that bandwagon, honey. You jumped on that bandwagon because you thought you was doing something. Tuna Cat is really mad. I already told y'all why Tuna Cat is mad at Neil Flesher. Tuna Cat is mad at Neil Flesher because Chris did not cover for Marceau bald-headed pissy pants wearing bald-headed bastard ass when he was down yonder in Atlanta. Probably you know, Alana got her own place in Atlanta, so I don't know why he was in the hotel room. Well, girl, it looked like to me he was cheating on Tuna Cat and Alana that day, honey. But yeah, that's why Tuna Cat is pissed off, child. Y'all know how she do. Whenever the husband do something, she always flips it off on the wife. So that's the main reason she is upset with Neil Fletcher, child. Like Neil could have made Chris cover. Ain't nobody covering for Martha, girl. Your pH balance is off, not ours, honey. We ain't worried about that. Miss Candy says they are not on the shade room. Girl, that's what the good people told me, Miss Candy. So they went viral behind that little part of the diagon therapy thing. I said, for what? That's why I had to get up here to y'all and see what was really going on, child. I know y'all gonna be telling me some stuff. Miss Maria says, Canadian, you watching the Aurora, what's that, Borealis Northern Lights this weekend? My sweet says, is Pap trying to get rapper recognition from 50 to get back in the business? Child, what? Miss Carla says, Tuna Cat ain't going to do nothing but run and tear her mother. Not tell the mother, honey. The mother is pissed off at Tuna Cat, Miss Carla. She's real pissed off at them because if they would have gave her what she wanted when they came down there eating their potatoes, she could have probably been back on the show. But because they didn't want to talk about it and they didn't give her what she needed, I can't fired on her day off again. I said, damn, she get fired the most on her day off. Miss Canadian said, yes, I hope I get to see them at Maria. Miss Maria says, Tuna need to be mad at that weight she done gained back and that unfinished house and them dog, not the dog businesses, child. My thought says people making fun of them and they Too stupid to understand. That's what I said. I said I hope that she didn't think that was cute. Thank you, Miss Maria. I said I hope they didn't think that was cute because it could go both ways, you know. It could some people could take it as a positive and some people could take it as like Mr. and Miss Seeley. Where he died on top of me. He was up there doing his business. Child not doing the business, huh? Ooh, mm. Well, child, all I know, he don't be showing her no kind of affection. He say he ain't got none of that. He ain't about to be trying to go out there and find none of that for her. Ooh, child, that's what she get, y'all. See, you gotta be careful for wanting other people's stuff, child. OPP. Mm. But you know, she worked her, you know what, all. Child, the good people told me if it wasn't for the show, he would have never married that hen. I said, not the hen. She don't even know what's going on. She gonna be like Tuna Cat, child. I guess she say they gonna be like Nell Fletcher, child. Long as they can get some numbers in. Tuna Cat, 19 years, and don't know nothing still. See, I learned something new already. Girl, you should have kept your mouth closed. You should not have had said nothing at all. Are you freaking kidding me? Embarrassed. Mm. I think that Marceau just said that because Marceau be out here just like Martell Hope. They be trying to do everything with everybody. I think he said that because he didn't want that girl. He didn't want Tuna. Hey, Miss Loyalty girl, she says, hi, everyone. Nah, he didn't want Tuna, child. So he told Tuna he just wants somebody, rub on him, massage his back or something like that, child. He don't want to go down yet. Way down in the jungle. Mm. Miss Carla says that video 50 Cent put out about Clarence and Papoose broke the internet. Girl, not that broke the internet, hun. Maybe that's how come that girl was in her feelings then. Ooh, 50 Cent ain't coming out here to play with nobody, child. He just out here, child. My thought says, seems like affection is absent for all of them. Tuna Cat said she was not raised getting hugs and kisses. She must have stayed in the corner all day with a blanket. Girl, not all day with a blanket. Huh? Miss Marissa says, Lord, she says, hey, girl, hey, happy Saturday. Yes, happy Saturday to you. Welcome. Child. Well, you know what? I just done told y'all what it was. Marcel don't want that girl. He don't want that for JJ. He don't want that for JJ. Marcel said, let somebody else do it. Girl, go on not trying to do whatever you want to do. Just let somebody else do it. I don't want to be the one. Don't y'all volunteer me for that. Miss Carter to my thought. No. Ma said, please don't volunteer me. Are you serious? Child. These people are sad, y'all. I ain't never seen no people like these here peoples. Where these peoples come from? Mm. They just let these men run all up over them, child. What? They ain't even got to make they significant other mad to leave the house. They just look and say, I'll be back. I'll be back. Not the Arnold Schwarzenegger. Child, they is doing the most and doing too much for me, child. I cannot. We got Clarence out here. She got to pop on the net because folk are there messing with her and Pap. And we got a side hen out here. Husband do his business. That's just disgusting. Girl, I've been like, I'm not going to no counseling with him. We too far in. For what? Go to counseling for what? It ain't gonna do no good. He's still gonna do what he wanna do. Did you really think that he was gonna listen to anything that man had to say? I hope they didn't think that, cause he won't. Miss Maria says that my thoughts seem like them women got married just to be married, huh? Now they somewhere looking buck-eyed and crazy, child. Mm. How do I tame this beast, child? Mm. I thought Sister Maria, They are a special kind of stupid, in my opinion, child. And in mine too. Miss Carla says when the queen of reality left, LAMH is scratching and surviving for a storyline, child. Mm-mm. Tony Cat said one monkey don't stop no show, child. But she ain't been the same since the queen left, child. She still ain't right. I think she might have went to a state of depression. I wouldn't put it past. Miss Candace says, hi, at my thoughts, I may therapy could uncover some other abuse with the excessive desire for group intimacy. Intimacy, maybe. Miss Maria says, we be trying to be, we be trying not to be in Clarence and Pat B's, but they won't take us out of the group chat. Mm. My thoughts is looking like, okay then. Hmm, something to think about. Child, he only gonna say so much on Miss Candy. I can see that fool walking up leaving. He ain't gonna take nothing away from what the man, the little bit I seen, the little skit. He ain't gonna take nothing from what the man trying to tell him. He told Kim, you heard what he said, child. All I know. Miss Maria says that Carla, I don't know about the surviving part. No, they haven't been surviving, child. We're gonna have to take that away, Miss Carla. We're gonna really have to take that one away, that surviving part. They haven't been doing that. But child, these people are pathetic, child. It's a mess. Um, one is still mad. I think that's why I told y'all that's why Tuna Cat coming out acting like a fool, acting like she scared somebody and all that kind of crazy stuff. Ooh, nose all jacked up in the air, breathing like a pit bulldog and all that kind of bullshit. For what? Ain't nobody scared of you. Um, Miss Maria said they're scratching and clawing. My thought says, I wonder how they live off camera. Pitiful. That part right there. You said it, girl. You said it. Yeah. She told the good people that their office gonna be fully furnished and everything by this coming up Tuesday, y'all. So I guess the good people got to wait and see. But she either do two things. She won't pop up there, or she have some kind of lie. She be like the furniture hasn't come in yet. It was special ordered and special made and special blah 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 blah. Oh, that bullshit. Miss Carla says I would take out surviving to struggling. Mm. Child, that is a mess. Mm, 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 mm. Child, Marcel probably ain't never home. If you ask me, Martell done came out, put them folk business out there on the net. Still ain't changed nothing. Trying to act like Shan was ugly back in the day. Y'all need to cut that bull crap out. Tisha, you need to stop drinking all that Diagon wine if it's making you pick up all your baby mommy makeover weight back and all that stuff. Baby, you ain't got that money like you had it to go. And girl, how you gonna keep up this BBL? What I need to know. Y'all know I'm a little nosy. Um, my thought says the question is whose office is it? It's not the space that they had before. Girl, it looked totally different. I told you, child, they probably be paying them people around there saying, it's for the TV show. All I need to do is just walk through the empty building and say this and blah, blah, a whole bunch of other lies. Um, Miss Maria says, my thoughts, they living in La La land, ignoring reality. Miss Candice says, could Tuna Cat Union be of the shotgun type? Unk is no joke. Probably. Miss Face says she stink, not the stinker dank dank. Ooh. My thought says that Candy, yes, and he is scared to follow the North Star to freedom. Child, not to freedom, honey. Mm. He probably saying, y'all, the more he do, she ain't gonna go nowhere. She like the bird. They like ticks. They stuck on them. They can't get them. They cannot shake them off of them. Miss Maria says, "Can I wouldn't be surprised. Yeah, he be like, she cannot be this stupid. Y'all know men don't like women to be that stupid. So he's looking at her like she cannot be this stupid. God, dog. I mean, the more I do, the worse she just clinging to me. Child, he just free. He said, freedom. He got all the freedom, child. He get to do anything he want to do. No, she ain't gonna say nothing. Where she gonna go? Where she gonna go, y'all? Y'all think she gonna really throw them 19 years up in the air because he done stepped out there and got some more? But JJ, y'all must be out y'all that's mine. That ain't about to happen, honey. She said they didn't get it all. And I got the ring. He come home to me sometime. Miss Maria says they are like barnacles stuck for life. Mm, child. Whew, they don't want to be stuck. They just want to be free. I really believe, you know, they might have laughed at Martell when he got the divorce and everything, but as time gone by, they probably now they're wishing that they was free like Martell. That's just my opinion on it. I ain't got the answer to nobody. Well, they don't answer to them. They don't answer to them. My thoughts is with the beast and her crew are barracudas. Not the barracudas, honey. Child, I cannot. Mm-mm. Wildebeest went live today. Child. Wildebeest ain't seen Wildebeest in a long time, child. She said she got to come out here and let the good people know that she's is still around, honey. And they ain't did nothing to her, child. Try to get her to shut up, but she said, I'm popping out again, child. But yeah, Wildebeest is mad at Tuna Cat and Kimmy both, y'all. Miss Carter says Marceau probably has burned Tuna Cat down below a few times. pH balance been off, honey. pH balance was off whenever Mel discovered about Martell Hope, honey. The pH balance was off when they was out there at the cabin and shit. They told me, I ain't never experienced no infidelity. And everybody at the table looked at her like, what the fuck? Girl, I know you. Even Marceau had to put his head down. I said, Lord, embarrassing. Embarrassing. Um, Miss Canadian says, I stopped supporting that show long ago. Child, ain't nobody supporting it, baby. It's them little clips they be throwing out here on the internet, honey. Miss Jennifer says, all those men want to be free to have their own host show. Well, and let's think about when they was over there at Credit One. They had their own host show. When Martell was still married and the fellas got together. And they got down there at the Credit One and did anything and everything they wanted to do, honey. I mean, I guess they still got Credit One, don't they, y'all? Y'all know if they still? That's where they pulled up at over there to pick up their side chick, Kimmy. Miss Candace says they both will stay in a bad relationship just to say they proved everyone wrong. Well, if they stay, they haven't proved nobody wrong. They proved themselves wrong because you in a bad situation. That's not a loving situation. It's a big difference. Um, Miss Maria says that Faith, I offer the bitter baby daddy show. Yes, that's what she said, child. The bitter baby daddy show, honey. Credit none, been closed just like black. Ooh. Child, I ain't never seen no business like Black Child. They open and close whenever they want to. I don't understand that. My thoughts is they said my boy wants out to pursue other options. Don't nobody want funky feet. Martell Hope. Martell Hope want out. Or you talking about pissy pants? You talking about pissy pants? They're gonna be Marceau's new name, pissy pants. Child, I cannot. Not pissy pants. They don't look like they clean to me, y'all. I'm just saying. Well, that's just my opinion on it, honey. My boy, my boy. Mm, 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 mm. Child, I hope and pray he can't never get rid of Cold Bird. Woo wait. Child, I hope and pray he can never ever get rid of Coldbird, child. Mm-mm. That was his everything. See, it's always fun in the beginning. It is always fun in the beginning. Miss Candy says that my thoughts hotel may have turned a corner and is ready for a fresh start. Ooh. Alright. With whom, honey? There you go. Miss Marie says the G, it's a script club here that open whenever. Ooh, child, not the whenever, huh? Baby, not the whenever. Ooh, child. Miss Faye says they open black on the weekend because the courthouse be closed. And girl like that now with you. They trying to outsmart the people, honey. My sweet says nobody on that show have any options anywhere on the TV, child. Miss Canady says, G Mars and Chats, I have a medical condition that can keep me bed bound for a minute. I listen to you for hours, just keep hitting replay. Thank you for the long shoes and great entertainment. Much love. Oh, Miss Canadian, much love to you. Thank you so much for that. I greatly appreciate it so much, y'all. I do. I just be getting up at y'all, checking on the good people, honey, seeing how y'all doing and what y'all got going on. Miss Carla says hotel is still trying to get back with someone that don't want him. It's over now. It is all over now. Child, he don't understand the word no. N-O. Can somebody spell no for him? N-O. Child. Miss Carla says, hotel is still trying to read up. Miss Candy says, Canadian, be encouraged. Keep pushing forward, dear. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. Miss Maria says, gee, I think the Vice Squad be raiding the club and shuts them down. Them, they pop back up after court. Ooh, child, what? My thought says he never gonna get it. He never gonna get it. Never gonna get it. Never gonna get it. Whoa, 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 whoa! Oh my goodness, I cannot with y'all. Ooh, child. Miss Marissa's not so stupid. He don't know the number to 911. Huh? What? I know you lying. Miss Faye says he don't want her. He want the money and lifestyle back. Mm-hmm. That ain't gonna never, ever happen. Mm-mm. And she know that. And that's how come that bald headed bastard been canceled. Woo, 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 woo. Yes, come on through, my thoughts, child. Yes, come on through, honey. Miss Marissa, Canadian Queen, prayer for your health. Glad we can help. Yes, absolutely. Prayers for you. Yes. Child, I tell y'all, the human body is something special. It's just so amazing. Sometimes I just feel like I can take 1 second at a time, baby. Thank God you still here, though. That's a blessing all by itself. Um, my thoughts ain't about to be messing with you. I'm about to say woo 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 woo. I ain't doing. Miss Ada says you ladies are my kind of people. Child, come on in and fit on in, honey. Come on up in the upper room. Child, I get out with my own self sometimes. Miss Faith says praying for healing in your body. Um, claim your healing in Jesus' holy name. Yes, absolutely. Prayers up for you. And sending love to you. Absolutely. Child, if you still here, child, just keep on holding on and keep on praying. Pray for healing and pray for a better day. Um, Miss Maria says that reminds me of Mark telling Mel he manifesting them getting back together. Poor Mel threw up in her. Oh my! What? Ugh. Child, were you done with a mofo looking like a hot lizard? Child, that dude is scared of Mel right now, y'all. Y'all don't think he's scared of her. You know, for the people in the back of the school bus, we about to be rolling up on 6 good years here. That's right, y'all heard what I said. About to be divorced from my tail hope. 6 years, cheer. And if he ain't got over this bullshit by now, somebody call the doctor. Call the doctor for him. He been about to lose his mind because he know Johnny been knocking at the door. Another man. Yes, a real one at that. A real man knocking at the door. Yes, Martell Holt. Ooh, wait. And he know how to put it down too. Oh, wait. Boy, I'm so glad you cheated on my ass. I've been missing a whole lot of stuff. Ooh, and baby, thank you for what you did for me, honey. Oh, you did it for my harm, but it turned out in my favor. Ooh, boy. Ooh, Lord. And like a virgin. Yes, come on through, Mel. I thought since these men cheat down and get mad because they lost it all. Mm, Well, okay. They should have known better. Out there trying to, man, if you ain't got nothing but a Tootsie Roll, a Tootsie Roll, if that's all you working with, man, I'd be embarrassed to take that bullshit out. If I was a brother, I'm trying to tell y'all, I would have been like embarrassing. Clap off, turn them lights off, honey. No, baby, clap off. No, don't, no clap on, baby. Clap off, honey. Now, stop playing with the light. Now, Miss Maria says, Mel singing, I got a real thing here by my side, someone who needs me, holding me tight. Ooh, child, come on through with the lyrics, honey. Come on through. My thoughts said their cheating asses better learn how to love the one they're with. The bridge is a burnt all the way down, honey. Come on through with all the way down. All the way down. I don't know if y'all knew I was up over here in this here chat. I heard what y'all was saying. I know my son did that daughter of mine's wrong, but I miss my daughter, child. And maybe she'll get back with me instead of him. I accept that right there, huh? If she ain't got to deal with him, if me and her can just communicate a little bit, that'd be real good for me. Marlene, you just trying to get another break. No, it's just more to the breakfast, honey. I mean, we had some amazing times together. Marlene, you trying to trick me this good Saturday afternoon? Marlene, ain't playing with you. Go on in there and get ready to go to work over there at the hospital. My sweet says, well, the bird should be able to help him. LOL. Help him do what, my sweet? My thought says, my sweet, that thing can't help herself. That part. Maria says, hi, Marlene. Hey, girl, hey. I be up here in these here bushes listening to y'all talk about the boy of mine, huh? He still ain't got no sense of going into 2026. I be praying for him all the time. Miss Lawson said, do y'all think the children are with hotel this weekend and it's his birthday weekend? Girl, why you had to bring that up over here in the daggone chat for? Who cares about that bald-headed bastard's birthday? Go on back down yonder to Chuck E. Cheese of the Chucky, or wherever you went at. We don't care. He ain't gonna get enough for his birthday. That girl probably in there trying to make some turkey chops and probably a cupcake or something. And she know how to bake a cupcake. She probably couldn't even get to the Piggly Wiggly over there to get one. Girl, if she don't have him a little taste of a birthday, a cupcake or something, girl, he wash machine in the dryer. All he can do is reminisce, honey. Reminisce about the good old days. Child, he was class and flashy way back when, child, when he was with the queen. She made sure that chocolate brother was always together, honey. Oh, y'all heard what I said. He was always together. Ooh, tailor made and everything. You know, kind of like how my sweet be doing, did it. But like I done told y'all, I don't know what happened over the here holiday. She's pissed the F off with him, child. She don't want to deal with him. My sweet, you still got the money. Maswi says, "Oh, that's right. Tomorrow is his birthday. Laugh my ass off. Who cares? Celebration time. Come on. Ain't nobody celebrating with him." Miss Maria says they sell cupcakes at the Dollar Gym. You didn't know that the Dollar Gym? You act like she live around the corner from the Dollar General. Miss Carla says, "Miss Marlene, did you see your grandson singing his mother's song at the Winter Wonderland?" Didn't that tune be singing all the time? Huh? I wouldn't be surprised if he was singing it. It's a beautiful song. I mean, I can't say nothing about him singing it, babe. You know that the boy minds created all this mess. I told him a long time ago, all this is your fault. I tell y'all all the time, he just like his daddy. Marlene knows she can say that thing, boy. Just like your daddy, boy. What? Girl, Marlene said, I've been saying it for over about 40 some years, child. I got it down packed now. You just like your daddy. Ooh, ooh, ooh. But yeah, they know grandchildren of mine, they doing real good, y'all. And then, that daughter of mine, she takes real good care of my grandkids. The oldest girl, and all of them, they wanted to take me out for breakfast. That Martell said we didn't have no gas. And I didn't want the children to put gas in that big old truck and have to pay for the breakfast. So I just said, that's okay, babies. We just make some breakfast here. And that's what we did, y'all. He ain't never got no gas in that truck. I don't know what he gonna do. He told me he need that truck 'cause he got so many children, though. My thought says hotel is a good father as a snake is. Oop, I don't know why he kept saying that this stuff, honey. I don't know. All that this stuff was going on, and the children and him, he wouldn't do that stuff in my presence, y'all. He didn't do all of that around me, 'cause I'd have been a kick that boy of mine's ass. Y'all heard what I said. I get mad sometimes, and I try not to get mad, but yes, he called me go to jail, honey. I can't fool with him. Hmm. That's what Marlene said, child. I ain't said, child. Marlene said it, honey. Marlene said she be about sick of Martell Hope, child. He just, mm, like, can't get rid of him. Oh, Lord Jesus. My sweet says, I got that bag. It's going to take a lot for him to get right with me. He is playing with that thing in prison, going Monday to move some money in a hidden account. He will not see that money, LOL. Girl, you should have been trying to get that done today. Or today, child. That's what I'm trying to tell you, my sweet. Don't let don't let him outdo you now, girl. You better be down yonder when the people open up on Monday, honey, cause he be trying to get the upper hand on you. And then you gonna be sitting up with that in the upper room. I cannot. I cannot with y'all. Child, I just cannot. Mm, 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 mm. Child, just a whole mess. But anyway, um, on a serious note, shout out to the Romeca Meeks family, y'all. The people are still going through. Her auntie stepped out on the net, and she was just letting the people know that Miss Tina just wants some peace and some prayer, because y'all, them there people over there, them there Holly supporters, child, they been acting a fool over there on the Facebook, child. They be doing the most over there on Facebook. Because, honey, the court date is quickly approaching, child. That's right, y'all heard what I said. The court date is coming up on Wednesday, and I'm folk over there thinking this girl is about to get up out of the good jail, Cook County, down yonder in Cook County, child. But she ain't about to get out of Cook County, child. They say she know quite allegedly know something about the law, child, but all this here bullshit that y'all done did, honey, you ain't going nowhere. That's right. Thank you, Miss Maria. Justice for Romeca. Drop them pink hearts down there for y'all. The people is wanting them to name the street after her and all of that. This is a terrible tragedy, y'all. It is so bad. I hate that for that family, child. And it's just such a short time, and they just going through, but they have no consideration for that lady's for her mom and her son. Those people is mean, y'all. They is some mean people. And they just acting a whole fool because this girl got another court appearance on Wednesday. I don't think that good judge about to let her out nowhere, honey. They not about to let her go nowhere. She need to keep her sorry raggedy behind in that place, child, with her no empathy having ass. God, dog, that girl is cold. She cold blooded. Who she cold blooded, y'all? Her and him both. Tell me, oh, Carlos out there being up there on the people's panels and stuff too, child. Dropping pink hearts and all that. I mean, not pink, but white hearts, child. See, he does stuff like that to irritate at Romeca's family and stuff, y'all. He just, but you know, we know narcs don't care about nobody. Nobody, a narc do not care about nobody. You know, we seen how the way Martell was dragging mail and getting the flying monkeys to come out and say all kind of outrageous stuff about his kid's mother and all that. The same thing with Carlos Child. These people is crazy. They is about to be the craziest thing I ever seen. But I don't know who's is in that girl head telling her she about to get out, baby. But you're not about to get out. When it first happened, they said she wasn't gonna be charged um at all. They were saying claiming self-defense in the beginning, honey. But thank God for the people and keeping Ramika's name out there and speaking it loud because this was a overkill, y'all. It was just terrible. But yeah, that's why come they went to pick that black ass up because the people kept rah and making some noise. Wait a minute. Y'all need to check into this bullshit. It didn't go down like that. No, 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 no. But you know, with Holly's attorneys and attorneys and stuff, child, you know she gonna do what she got to do. You know, the lawyers, child, lawyers and all that bullshit, honey. But honey, you gonna be sitting right there, honey. You ain't going nowhere. You gonna sit right there, child. You ain't got no sense. Who does that? My man, who girl, and we the good people up over here on this side of the town, girl. We thought the bird didn't have no sense. This thing right here, girl, she is gone. She is gone, y'all. Um, where am I? Miss Maria says that Faith, that's what I said. Oh, Miss Faith says she might be safe in jail. Yep. Mm-hmm. That old street justice child, that Carlos child, he's skating on thin ice. Um, him and David Brown. That's his friend, y'all. That's his real good friend. Poor child, I cannot with them that people, honey. Um, mm, my thought says that Carla Hotel is going down like Mister did. He looks thank you, Miss Avis, for your super stick. I greatly appreciate it. Thank you for being a sponsor for the live tonight. I greatly appreciate that so much. So much. Thank you. Where am I at? Miss Carla says he's going down like Mister did. He looks so bad to me. Miss Maria says that Carla, what the devil meant for bad. Yes. Miss Carla says Cook County Jail is no joke. That is why she is in solitary confinement. Miss Carla, when did she get to solitary confinement? They said she was up there on the medical ward or something like that. They were saying because she's prego. Miss Maria says going to jail in Cook County, Chicago is like going to jail in Texas or Rikers. Not Rikers in New York, girl. I love me some what the name? Liv, Tib. What the people name? Sabe and Liv. Y'all know what I'm law and order, child. That's what I'm talking about. My thought says Carla says my thought hotel looks terrible. That's probably why he hiding, child. He probably needs some more a bow top, a bow to the top. Miss Ebony says, "Hey family, hey beautiful, welcome. How are you?" Miss Ebony, no, Maria says, "Carla, he been looking bad since 23." Y'all better stop. I cannot. Miss Maria says, Ebony, and happy Saturday. Maria says, Avis, thank you for your support. Thank you for your support of the channel. We appreciate that so much. But yeah, child, them folks over there on that Facebook, child, they is monsters, y'all. Just terrible. And you know, everybody's gonna be on whoever's side, but I don't understand y'all how these people could have looked at that stuff online with the video clips and all of this stuff and how they were just so unconcerned and this young lady laying down in a pool of blood and they just have no remorse. I don't get that part how they can be like, oh, she's a self-defense, self-defense. If y'all don't go sit down somewhere. I hope she know how to have some self-defense when she get over there to the real prison, honey, because that's where she gonna end up at. They're gonna when all of this is said and done, life without the possibility of parole. And that's when that reality gonna set in. And she gonna sit back there with all that damn woulda, coulda, shoulda. I should have told on him. I cannot believe I let him get me like this. Can I get another trial? I got something to say. It didn't supposed to go this way. But y'all, they were saying that it was supposed to be like some kind of fight that was supposed to be recorded or something. But this dude, his mentality is he wants to be famous, y'all. And when a narc has this kind of attention, good or bad attention, child, they just loves it, child. So this all of this people going back and forth all over the internet and all that kind of stuff, child, that just warms his heart, honey. Even though a lot of people showing a lot of love and support for Romeca and her family, um, he's still feeling important. And this dude is crazy. But y'all know what too? Um, this is what another thing a narc do. He was on a live, I think it was last night, and he was telling the lady that he called himself trying to punish Romeca, meaning he wouldn't keep the little boy because she worked all the time. Lo and behold, child, he said, come to find out his sister was watching the baby. Can y'all only imagine how his family is feeling? They probably love that girl, and they did that. I'm sure they probably giving him. Ooh, child, they probably taking him down through there, y'all. They probably is taking him down through there, and they should. Mm, Maria says, Avis, thank you for your support. Maria says, G, because they are evil demons. Yes. My thought says, how can you see wrong and side with it? That's what they doing. My thought, these people are crazy. Miss Ebony says, Ed Maria, how are you? Miss Canadian says, I'm back. I had a call. Welcome back. My thought says, Ed Canadian, welcome back. Miss Canadian, thank you so much for your super sticker, Miss Canadian. I appreciate y'all coming through for a girl tonight. Y'all better come on through. Yeah, where's my thing? Y'all about to make me cut off. Y'all about to make me cut that. Miss Carla, don't you come down here telling the people about I went to sleep last night. None of that bullshiggity. The overtime. Don't come over here, Miss Carla, messing with me. Thank you, ladies. I appreciate y'all so much for y'all love and support being a sponsor to the live tonight, honey. Child, when the good Lord tell you to get on up there, child, press on, honey. Press on in the room. Even when you didn't feel like it, honey. Child, you never know what be waiting for you, honey. And I do thank y'all. I'm so grateful. Miss Maria says, I forgot to say Harris County, Texas. Miss Maria says, a Canadian, thank you for your support. Yes, thank y'all so much. But yeah, y'all, them demons is cutting up. And like I said, Wednesday is coming, and all these people want is justice. Miss Tina wants justice for her daughter. But the people talking about going out there to Cook County, they're gonna be, I hope they got the manpower that these people is talking like they're gonna need. But the same time they want Romeca family to cut up and act a fool so they can say, I told y'all her whole family like that. Because in the beginning when it happened, and even on the day that they had her funeral, y'all, Carlos on the down low, allegedly, had the good people to be out there putting out bad. Y'all know the same thing Martell did, y'all. The same exact thing. Put out the reaction videos. Y'all know what a reaction video is. They taunt you, they bother you, they get you riled up, and then when you react, that's when they start recording you. Hey, Miss Something Like there. She says, hello, everyone. Hey, beautiful. Welcome. Miss Maria says, Something Like, hello, gorgeous. Happy Saturday. Yes, happy Saturday. It's Something Like, yes. But yes, y'all, that's what the old narcs do, all that crazy stuff. But yeah, they was putting this stuff out on the day that they was having her funeral, y'all. I said, them some cold hearted people, child. I don't know where these folk coming from. My thought says they all kinds of stupid putting online that they are going to get physical at the courthouse. Yeah, that's what they saying. And I hope they got the manpower and lock their ass up. You're going to jail. You're going to jail. I hope the going down there I ain't cut up. But y'all know what too? This is it's a scary, dangerous situation, y'all. It's dark, it's scary, and all her mom want is justice, y'all. These people is so crazy. And why I say it's so dark and scary is you don't know who, y'all. They don't know these people. They don't know Holly people. They don't know all these people on the internet talking all that bull crap. Cause the good people tell me that Carlos had people standing on the corner because he was like it's supposed to been a fight on September the 8th, and like he's supposed to be recording some dilemma movie or some child. Ain't they? All that baby wanted to do was be free. She just wanted to get away from him. And another thing too, y'all, it is so weary. September the 8th, she lost her life. That fool, she had a DV court date pertaining to Carlos in October. Is that not weird or what, y'all? Mm-mm. But I be glad when they lock his ass up. I hope he go to the courthouse and you know they get to saying some stuff and that the good old DNA done came out and all that stuff. Lock him up, lock his ass up. Yeah, your hands was on that weapon too. You had yeah, both of y'all going down. I hope that's what happened, y'all, because it's so sad. Nobody wants to lose their child. None of us do, especially to gun violence. This is crazy. Um, my thoughts is they are so mad, and they committed the crime. Shaking my head. That Miss, my thoughts. Don't they always get mad? That's what the narcs do. They get mad at you. And even in death, she's still getting more star power than any of them. Jealousy, y'all. This it goes back to that jealousy thing. They may get banned. Child, they need to get something, honey. I just hope and pray, they got the manpower out there. I come Wednesday morning. I think court started at 11. I hope they got, and I hope Romeca's family make it inside the courthouse, safely and make it back out safely and get to their cars and, go about their business and go about their way without any trouble being started or anything like that. It's so hard to get rid of a demon that created the problem. Dude, I could not, y'all. He tried to get to the funeral, y'all. But security stopped him. He admitted to her mama, this is all my fault. Boy, can you go sit down somewhere? And then he got the audacity to be online to say he was disappointed because he thought that the family would have came over there and chatted it up with him. I said, wait, what? Huh? You had in the chokehold? Thyroid? What? That should have been the last thing you said, honey. Come over there and sit down with you. Mm, that's dangerous right there. Mm-mm. I don't think you would have wanted that, honey. But with the brothers and everybody, they just trying to do the right thing, y'all. They trying to do the right thing, but it's tough, y'all. Um, uh, let me see. Miss Maria says, in my thought, I mean, just random bangers come out just to cause or engage in chaos. My thought says, I know you lying. He tried to go to the service. Yep, child, he tried to go to the service, hun. I think done created all this bullshit, hun. They escorted him right on back down the road somewhere, honey. Yep, right on down the road. But y'all know what? Was I looking at the other night? Right here at Christmas time, y'all. Check this out. Right here, was it the day before Christmas or the day after Christmas? There was another unaliving in Chicago. I can't remember if it was Illinois though, but it was another unaliving. Child, check this out. There was his son. He was 21 years old. And the mother, she wanted him out of the house, out of the apartment. That's all she wanted him to do is leave the nest and grow up, take care of yourself and your daughter. Um, this fool had been going around telling her family members that he was gonna bang his mama. So the family members got a little concerned and they was very worried about it or whatever, child. Long story short, I'm gonna make it real short, child. That fool bang his mama. She was a 31 and her friend, I think he was 40. Yeah, he was 40 something. He banged her his mom and her boyfriend. unloaded the clip on them. And guess who the witness was, y'all? Y'all never guess who the witness was. After he banged the mama and her friend, he left out the house. He called the police, and the police later picked him up at like some building or something. But guess who the witness was? The witness was his 4-year-old baby, y'all. She When the police got there to the apartment, she was hiding up under the table and she was crying. And she told the police that her dad had did that to her grandmama and her friend. I was like, dang, go. When I tell y'all that dude looked like he was wild and crazy, didn't have no care in the world, y'all just be careful, child. He did that his own mama because she just wanted him out of her house and grow up, learn how to take care of yourself. Y'all know what? When these kids don't understand, when you take care of your children, when we have them, they didn't ask us to have them, but when we God bless us with kids, it's a blessing, and we sacrifices a lot for our children. We go without so that they can have, and all of the above. But as you reach a certain age, don't you realize that your body's in better shape than your mom's body is at this point? You don't need to be living in there with her on her. It's still expecting her to take care of you. Oh my God. Child, we just do the best we can. Yep, the baby, Miss Maria. Um, Miss Ebony said that reminds me of the movie Juice. Wow. Um, Miss Maria says that's so bad as they the side chick showing up to the service and the widow's family came out in force. The cops had to save the side chick. Thank you, Miss Avis Pink Hearts for Romeca and her family. Yes, thank you. Yes, the baby. Miss Edna says, "Oh my God." Miss Maria said he was probably raising hell in the mom's house. Probably so. My thought says that is so sad. Refuse to be a man. Refuse to be a man. All she asked him to do, look, son, it's time for you to move on and go get on out and go and get your job and learn how to take care of yourself, which is an excellent thing because we as parents don't know how long we're going to be here. And the kids need to know how to handle themselves in the real world, child. It ain't no joke. And you think people gonna do the things that your mom or your dad or your parents did for you? Nay, that ain't about to happen, child. Mm-mm. I said, Lord, but they didn't say he was. I don't know if he was on something or not. That dude did look wild and crazy to me, y'all. He looked just like his mother though, but he looked like he was crazy. I don't know what he was on, but he sure was going around telling the family members, "I'm about to pow my mama." My thought says, if he was 31, she must have been 18 months. No, 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 no. Mm-mm. The mom was in. I think the mother was 31. The son was 21. So she had him when she was 20. I think. Yep. And the boyfriend was in his 40s, and he went in that bedroom and just took both of them out. He unalived both of them. Child, if I see somebody with a coming in the room where I'm at with a piece pointed at my head, I'm about to put a hole in the wall, child. That fool is crazy, honey. You better duck. Get up under the bed, do something, child. Ooh, child. Mm. Just terrible. And the neighbors were saying we heard a lot of guns, bang, 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 bang. Um, huh? No, I think they said she was 31. His mother was 31. Yeah. Um, no, if she was 31, he was 21. She would have had him at 10. Huh? Child, I don't know if she a teen mom or not. No, 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 no. Mm-mm. Uh, was she maybe 41? The boyfriend was in his 40s. No, I thought they said she was in her 30s, y'all. I don't know. It's a possibility. Long story short, he done bang the mama. She ain't here no more, honey. It did happen last year around Christmas time. She ain't here no more. And then the popos had to go find somebody to get the 4-year-old baby. Can y'all imagine how that baby gonna be traumatized for the rest of her life? I don't even know if she was peeping around when she saw him go in that room and do it. But they found up under the table in the kitchen crying, and he done left the bang bang on the table, a loaded a weapon on the table with a mine, child. I said, Lord have mercy. Mm. Child, we just gotta stay woke and prayers for all the people down in Chicago. I don't know if it's the rough side or the mountain or what it is down there, child. But honey, prayers up for all those people down there. Um, that was sad though. I was like, wow. It happens. My mom told me of an 8-year old that gave birth when she worked in the hospital in the 60s. What? I know you lying. Girl, I can't even imagine an 8-year old giving birth. Child, them pains won't no joke. Mm. Miss Ebony says selfish now. He messed up his own child's life forever. Yep. The baby, the one that told the police who did it. Yep, she was the witness, y'all. Maria says, well, that demon has some place to stay now. He's a guest of the state for life. I don't know where the little girl mother was, biological mom was. They didn't mention her, but it did say that the son and the little girl were staying with his mom. She was sexual abused. Wow. Uh, and my heart goes out to anybody that has ever endured or dealt with something like that. I feel so sorry for those people. Um, I've never experienced anything like that, but and I don't understand what these grown men be doing, messing with these kids and stuff like that. Child, I don't get that part. I just think they got some, they missing something in their head or something. I don't know. It's just terrible. Ugh. Mm. But yeah, shout out to Romeca's family and all that stuff. Maybe when they lock Carlos up, things will calm down because he's like the ringleader of all of that mess going on over there, especially on Facebook. So much stuff going on, and he just going on like he hasn't did a thing. But you can hear him on panels with people. But when somebody asks him, "Did you choke her?" He don't answer the question, y'all. He don't. He does not answer those questions. And they were saying it was DV that it started out being DV. He was hitting her in the back with the car door, allegedly, y'all. And he choked her, messed up her thyroid, and all that kind of stuff. Why he ain't locked up, y'all? Shouldn't he be locked up? I mean, I know when they did the autopsy and all of that, they seen a lot of stuff, a lot of scars and stuff on her body. Thank you, Miss Maria. I don't know. They just saying it's just a matter of time. He's a 5-time felony, y'all. And this fool still out on the street. He's just out here on the loose, just doing whatever he want to do. But you know what? All jokes to the side, no lie. He could have, if he would have, if he didn't have so much demon inside of him, and if he was pick a side, whichever side you want to be on, her side or his side, and just live your life. He's a good rapper. He can rap and all that, but he's just crazy, child. I don't know. And everything in his rap songs, he's telling a story, y'all. He's really telling a story. And he's made it come true with her. She's not here no more. My thought says he will be locked up soon. They are gonna make sure he does not get out this time. And then pretended like he wanted that little boy. I'm so glad social service stepped in and he didn't get that little boy. Child, I was scared when I heard that, y'all. I said, he get that little boy, he gonna torture that baby. Little boy, 7 years old. I said, Lord, please don't let him get that little boy. He don't want that child. He just doing that to get back at her mama them. They done lost her. And I guess they so focused and paying so much attention about her and putting her away that ain't nobody checking on me. What about me, y'all? I bet you I'll fix you. I'ma take my son from you. 'Cause that's what you want, ain't it? That you want my son, don't you? You want him, don't you? Child, he went out there to social service and cut a whole month. Had somebody recording him too. I said, Lord, they something wrong with you. But you know what, y'all? The people speaks of red flags. A lot of people speaks of the red flags. But it could be years before you actually see the red flag that come out. And by then, y'all, come on, y'all, let's have a little conversation right quick. By the time you pick up the red flags, let's say it's been 2 or 3 years and the mask starts to fall off. All these feelings and emotions is intertwined, and you just can't turn it off like that, y'all. You don't feel in love and all that kind of bullshiggity, and the next thing set yourself up for the okie doke. That's when the mask fall off, and you don't know if you're talking to John or Sam. Child, he just acting a whole fool right about now. People always saying, you see the red flag, get out 3 years down the road. Child, it ain't that easy, people. Especially when they done got you locked in and you all they got. They make sure they're gonna be all you got. They're gonna turn you against everybody. Child, I don't know. Um, Miss Maria says they are probably gathering everything possible to make sure when they get him, they will be able to keep him. I hope that's the case. My thought says, did that fool think they were gonna run to him with hugs and kisses? Stupid ass. Yep, he did. He really did. Yep, he was really in his feelings when he was on live when he said, I was sitting there looking at that dude. I said, I know he did. I know this son of a Paul. I know that mofo did. Still ain't got no feelings, y'all. He ain't showing no kind of sympathy or nothing, y'all. He just said, I thought the family would have came over here and want to sit down and talk to. Huh? Yeah. Mm. But of course, we know these men's like that. They don't fight men. They just fight women, child. They said he gave her a black eye. I'm gonna get that picture. I'm gonna show y'all that picture. He gave her a black eye, child. That eye is fat. That eye is swollen. Child, he gave her the fat eye, the black eye, and she was one ended up in jail. I said, wait, what? She ended up in jail with a black eye. Mm. See, them Knox plays too many games. My thoughts is that's true, G. Some people get blinded by love. Yes, absolutely. Miss Ebony says some women get locked in and be afraid to leave, and then there's some women just don't know how to be alone and love themselves. Absolutely, Miss Ebony. My thoughts is them not men, those are punks. That part. Maria says, if they were my fan, if it were my fam, I would be the last person he'd want to see. I don't even know why that dude would want to be in her family's presence after you done went to the hospital and told her mom, this is all your fault. Man, you better be glad they didn't come because they probably would have opened a can of whoop ass on that ass. Had that head up. But when you deal with these narcs and they want to beat on you, y'all, all they want you to do is fight them back. And they'll tell you you used to be stronger than that. But she started to get her strength, they were saying, and he was starting to lose his grip on her and all of that, and he couldn't handle that. Um, that was too much for him. But yeah, all they want you to do is fight them back. Girl, I guess if you're dealing with a narc, you just got to act a whole fool and just act like you done lost your whole mind, child. Tie that head up, throw hot grits, throw hot water, throw hot whatever you can get your hands on to save your life, honey, and possibly he is too. I'm telling you, possibly save his life too, child. But yeah, for real, they want you to fight them back, y'all. They don't want you to let them push on you and all that kind of stuff. Um, my thought says I have to repent for what I am thinking I could do to him. Ooh, speak on it, honey. You better come on through and speak on it, child. Ooh, I would have lost my everlasting mind. I would have been locked and ready at all times because I know what kind of time you're on. But when you deal with these narcs, honey, you don't see the punch coming. I've never been abused by a man or nothing like that, but when the men get ready to sock them in the eye, knock them upside the head and stuff, child, you don't see it coming. It comes out of the blue. You just be riding down the road or something, they reach back. You'll be like, what the heck? And at that time, your feelings are set in. You all emotional. You trying to figure out why he hit you. What was that all about? I mean, it's just crazy stuff out here. But child, when a man raised that hand up to put his hand on you, child, you better lay some paws on him as well. Mm-mm. You don't get to hit me like that. You're not my daddy. Nope, you can't do that. You can't do that to me and think you're gonna get away with it, child. And if you do that to me and you get away, don't go to sleep. Don't go to sleep around me. Well, that's all I know to tell you. I don't walk around with no black eyes and all that kind of stuff. And then that girl, she pop powder in the face. Why y'all right steady messing with the girl face for? My goodness, child. Mm-mm. Jealousy, envy. That's not good, y'all. That's not good. And then they talked about how that girl dressed like her, and all that kind of stuff. Child, that's just too much stalking her. And child, y'all, let me tell y'all, she done got her grandmother dried in this bullshit, child. Talking about that girl Romeca called her grandmother on the line on a landline, threatening her. Now the grandmother, did you go down yonder and take out restraining orders? You go take out some restraining orders? Now Granny got to go up in the courthouse and she could get caught up in some lies. Child, I cannot. Girl, I know you ain't got me caught up in this bullshit that you got going on. Child. Mm, mm. Miss Ebony says, I'm a feminist tomboy, so that's all I thought was boys. So I had to fight in my life with females and I didn't lose. You better come on through here, didn't lose. And that's what I'm talking about right there. My thoughts is our women go through so much when will it end? You know what they say? You got to teach people how to treat you. So that's what it is. And if they don't want to understand that, child, you know what my thoughts? They first got to learn that it's okay to be by yourself. It's okay to love on yourself, take yourself out to eat. It's just okay. It's okay to live by yourself, all of that stuff. And if you get caught up in your feelings, you got to tell, you came in the world by yourself, hon. Not unless you're a little twin or something like that. But then one of y'all came out before the other, so you still came in the world by yourself. I'm just saying. People don't know how to. Some women just scared to be by themselves. Hmm. I cannot. I ain't about to be nobody's punching bag, child. I ain't about to do that. Mm-mm. Not in this day and time, child. If a brother put his hand on me, child, my boys is gonna find them, child. I know they would. And I don't want my kids ending up in no kind of trouble behind no sorry low life like that. My thoughts is I am teaching my sons how to treat a woman, and if she get out of pocket, leave her where you found her. Period. You better come on through here with that. You better come on through. My thoughts, absolutely. Teach them how to cook for themselves, baby. If they know you make a bologna sandwich every day, child, and you can watch mama cook, or you can learn how to make a bologna sandwich every day. Choice is yours, honey. I'm here to teach you how to cook. You need to learn how to do these things for yourself, child. Don't depend on nobody. Do it for yourself. Now, mm-mm. The last thing you want somebody to feel like you need them. Child, when they feel like you need them, they go to work on you, honey. Yeah, but he didn't like that part when he found out he was trying to punish her, y'all. That's what he said up there on that live. He said he was trying to punish her. Couldn't find out his sister was watching that little boy, child. He didn't like that right there, child. And the lady up there that was on her live, she said, one thing about us women is we gonna find a way, ain't we? He was like, yeah, He didn't like that though. Miss Ebony says my sons are the same way. They don't play about me, and they never been to jail. And I pray to God they never go. But if a man put his hands on me, they going to jail. Baby, we don't want them to go to jail. Mm-mm. Miss Maria says that my thoughts, that part. I taught my daughter, you need to be able to rely on yourself first and foremost because you will always have yourself. Mhm. And there you have it, y'all. And there you have it. So yes. But it's just a lot, I was expecting and hopefully, we're just on the third day in January. We're just on the third day. Um, So hopefully there be some major changes in 2026 with these men. I just hope all of them just go sit down and think about what they've been doing and look over their life and how they've been mistreating people and stuff. And when they find themselves by themselves, stay over there for a little taste of a minute, and maybe give yourself some time to think, and if you ever get another one, you know how to treat them. Miss Candy says if they convict Holly, they may come after him as a as accessory to unaliving her. Yep. That's what everybody's hoping for, hoping and praying for, Miss Candy, because he choked her so bad it messed up a thyroid popped out, Miss Candy. Miss Candy, that's DV all day long, and he hit her with the car door and all that kind of stuff. He did the most to her. My thought says, Candy, he is going to face some charges, and I hope they are harsh. So do I. Miss Candy says, Maria, my mother always said you can do bad by yourself. You better know it. You better know it. But yeah, and I hope and pray that he can't get no sleep. She can't get no sleep. Both of them had her blood on their hands and shoes and clothes and everywhere else, child. I hope every time they close their eyes, I hope that's what they see is what they did. That's my prayer. That's torture enough. I always feel like this, y'all. When somebody unalive somebody, overkill somebody or whatever, I always feel like this should be part of the punishment. Put that person's picture up in that jail cell, and if they unalive them and that person was lying down and they blood, post that picture too. You're gonna see this every day. This is what you did. That's what I feel, y'all. Forget the death penalty. That's enough right there. I feel. That's just my opinion. Miss Candace says, Maria, my mother. Okay. Miss Ebony says, these men are more sassy than us women, and that don't look like it's gonna change anytime soon, honey. I tell you, my thought says my mom said the same thing long before Tyler made his movie, honey. Miss Maria said three of my male relatives had to have a word with their mom's BF once, and it only took once. BF was scared to even hold her hand after that. Oop, not to hold her hand, honey. Child, not to put the fear of God in them. That was that real man step to them. They won't used to that. They won't used to that. They know what to do. Like, wait, what? What's going on? What, huh? It was not, didn't have a clue in the world on what to do with that child. But, anyway, y'all, I'm about to get up off of here, child. We done been up here running off at the mouth. Prayers up to Romeca Meek's mom and family and all of them people that's still going through. May God give them the strength that they need. And shout out to Miss Dorothy, too, that's going through losing her son around Christmas. Miss Dorothy, we love you and we're praying, still praying for your strength as well. I'm sure it's not easy when you lose somebody. We know how that goes. It hits you, you have your moments, y'all, and that's okay to have your moments. There's nothing wrong with that. Miss Maria says that Candy right. Mom said you come into the world by yourself and you'll go out the same way. Get used to being with yourself. That part right there. Absolutely. But on that note, y'all, happy Saturday to everybody. If you didn't hit that good like, share, and subscribe button on your way in, please hit it on your way out the door. Happy Saturday to y'all. I have enjoyed y'all so much as always. And yes, again, prayers up for all the people, that lost somebody recently. Yes. But anyway, I love y'all. Miss Maria says, thanks for dropping in on the live. Hope you were entertained. Until next time, wishing y'all love, peace, and hair grease. Enjoy your evening. Yes, happy Saturday, y'all. Catch y'all on the next one. Bye. Like, share, and subscribe, y'all. Thank you. Great live all later. Thanks, my thoughts. See you later.